Welcome to Gray Overload. I'm Anthony, and in addition to the Fall Creators Update, Microsoft announced the Surface Book 2 today. Let's dive in and take a look. With the Surface Book 2 launch, they came out with two versions. Surprised me. So now they have the 13.5 inch and the 15 inch version. So really cool that they improved that as well. Another really nice feature is USB-C is now on the device. Now that does allow you to charge it, but it's only a trickle charge, so don't expect to actually charge the device anytime soon if you're using it. But I'm glad that they actually added it, because I got a couple if I were to get one, I have a couple USB-C things that would be very useful for. I don't know why they called it the Surface Book 2 instead of the Surface Book. Kind of going with maybe like the Surface Pro, but you know what? That was a choice they made. It is a big enough change that it probably warrants maybe a different nomenclature, because now you got two different versions. So, yeah, it doesn't bother me. It still looks like an awesome device. It's one other thing that they said though was it's 5 times more powerful than the original, and it is twice as powerful as the latest MacBook Pro. Very interesting that they are still comparing it to the MacBook Pro there as well, but you know, they're probably going after that same creator type or designer or whatever person that wants to use this and have it as their device, and it's a sole replacement. And by the specs that I'm going to get in here in a second, it is something that can do that. So it comes with Windows 10 Pro. It actually has the Creators Update on it, and so it's not the Fall Creators Update yet, but hopefully that they switch that over here fairly soon. The 13.5 inch comes in an i5 and an i7 version. The i5 that they're using is a 7th generation, so they say it's a 7300U. Just take a note of that if you're looking at the i5 version. Now, if you could jump up to the i7 version, that's going to use the new 8th generation, so the 8650U, and that's a quad core. So the i5 is a dual core, but you jump up to the i7, that's going to be a quad core. So if you are interested in that or moving that way, that's just something to keep in mind. And then if you go all the way with 15 inch, that's still a quad core there as well. Weight wise, just so you guys have a little bit of information on that, is the 13.5 is 3.38 pounds, and then the 15 inch is 4.2. So yeah, they're not thin and lights, but they are going to be that device that basically is the replacement to your laptop or whatever. It's it's that type of replacement. It's not like the Surface or something like that. It's going to be a full replacement with some serious horsepower behind it. And jumping into the GPUs here that are available, it's quite insane. You can get it with integrated graphics if you go with the i5 version, I believe the base one. But if you jump up to the 13.5 inch, you can get that also with the GTX 1050. And so NVIDIA's GeForce GTX 1050 discrete GPU with 2 gigs of VRAM on there. So not too shabby. You should be able to play a few games quite nicely on there. But if you jump all the way up to the 15 inch, this is where you can really do some serious damage here with your GPU, because it's going to have the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 with 6 gigs of VRAM. So they're going all out there. It's going to be a creative device if you're using it for that. You'll be able to see some great performance rendering, some really nice gaming actually on it as well. And I'd love to review one of these. If Microsoft wants to send me one, I'm more than willing to review it. But I'm pretty excited about this overall. Again, you got if you have storage options, 256, 512, and 1 terabyte. And then these also both come with the Pixel Sense displays. So take a look at that. I will leave a link in below to the store so you can see all the specs and stuff like that. 8 or 16 gigs of VRAM. Another interesting note is the 15 inch comes with the Xbox Wireless built in, but then you have AC, Bluetooth, etc. all on these devices. Of course, thank you Microsoft for adding it all in. Again, you have 2 USB port types A's on there. Very good that they have those, but the one that I really like is a USB-C, and you have the SD card reader as well as the Power Connect cord. You're going to want to use the Power Connect cord to charge it, or the Surface Connect or whatever they call it, that's going to be your best bet to have these all charged up. These devices are going to be available for pre-order on November 9th, so just keep that in mind if you're looking at one of these and you want to get one. November 9th is the day you can start doing that, and that's in more than just the United States. I believe it's in 10 other countries, I think. I'm trying to remember correctly. Now, they said the delivery for the United States is going to be November 16th, so a week later. Very interesting there. Now, you're probably wondering prices. I got kind of like what the base prices are, and for $14.99, you can buy the 13-inch, so in United States dollars, and then if for also the 15-inch starting price is going to be $25.99, so about $2,600. So $1,500 and $2,600 respectively between the 13 and the 15-inch starting price. So just keep that in mind. They're not cheap, but they are a very device that's going to tackle the tasks that you need to do, and you're going to throw at it. So they were even describing people doing machine learning, graphics and stuff like that, gaming, coding. They want this device to be your one source to be able to do everything on. And with some of the specs that they have here, it looks like it should be able to do that no problem, especially when they say that they have 17 hours of battery life. I want to see that, because if they have that, you have all day battery life and can do all this stuff. Very impressive device. Very excited to see what it can do. Updated hinge to help improve that part of it as well, and they updated many other parts too to be more reliable and better. I really want to see this device, so I'm excited about it. As you can tell, I hopefully get a chance to at least check it out. I'd love to be able to review it, but definitely go check it out. Let me know if you guys get one and how you guys like it if you do. So in the comments below. With that, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by and helping this channel grow as well. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to check them out as well. If you have any suggestions that you'd like a video on, leave those in the comments as well. I'll check them out and look at doing a video on them soon. So with that, until next time, thank you for watching. Thanks for watching Gray Overload. If you like this content, be sure to subscribe.